Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Today we're going to start a new piece of music. So that's exciting. This will be the piece that my Patreon subscribers, will get for May. And if you are not subscribed on Patreon, or if you're not a supporter or whatever, you can go do that if you like. I'm trying to make one piece of music per month at minimum. Usually a loop because I want to skew towards video game stuff, and trying to do things like streams and eventually write some articles and stuff to help demystify the music making process and show you just how messy and dumb it can be, and that you can do it too, or that you're not alone if you are doing it. So yeah, cool, let's get started. Okay. So I've got my template open. It's gonna save it as a new thing. And I got ambitious and thought I had a second piece and a third piece, and they ended up not working out, so we're gonna call it two for real. Why not? What should we name this? Patreon to I'm gonna call it Runner. You'll see why soon. Kind of feel like the piece I want to write is good for like a side scroller or something like that. Hello, one viewer, welcome. Right. Let's make this kind of slow for now because I'm a bad piano player, and I'm going to play some stuff that ends up being very fast. So I wrote out, here I'll come back to the webcam so that you can see it real quick. I wrote out a thing. Whee! I was having so much trouble this month coming up with something to start that would be okay, like that I felt could really go somewhere. So I wrote this out further than I think I normally would for Patreon stuff. Like last time I just had the very beginnings of a melody and then I figured out the rest of it as we went. This time I actually have the whole form set out, and yeah, I'll end up adding harmony and interesting stuff to it. So let's start at the very beginning. Got my, oh, let's get back to this. Pardon me. See how slow this feels. Okay, yeah, I can play that fast. Two, three. Maybe I can play that fast. Set this up so I can see it a little better. Let's try dramatically slower, 50. Practice it for a second. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do this in multiple parts. Okay, that's fine. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. What did I get at the very beginning here? Oh, let's get rid of it. Let's get this set. Okay. 3, 4. Let's have the next part. I keep saying someday I'm going to take piano lessons again. I took some when I was very young. It would be a great skill to have. But there never seems to be the time or the money or both at the same time. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Had a wrong note in there, but that's okay, I can fix it. Okay, let's see how that's doing so far. Fix that note before I forget about it. Find it. These two should be down here. Save that. And yep, we're gonna have a whole bunch of low velocities in here. Sometimes I find that when my hand is in an awkward position, it's hard to actually press the key down on my MIDI keyboard very hard, but I do get it at least, and then I can go back and just draw over those spots that are really weak. Okay. So there's that. Let's take a quick listen. I'll speed it up where we're at so far and get a better sense of what's happening. Let's say 130 for now. So I've got an A section, then I repeat that section a step down, and then I've got this little bum 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 bum, sort of a, I guess you could call it a B section. I think of it more as a connector piece of material between this and the next section, but we'll see. Down a step. Back up. And then this is the connector stuff. let's get in what I'm calling the B section. Practice it quick here. And then it goes back into the connector material. Okay, that should be fine. Slow it down still though. Let's try 80. Okay. 2. Okay, and that outlines the whole thing actually. So it's designed to loop back around to the beginning. Let's clean this all up a little bit. I'm going to quantize it to 8th note value, 65%. And let's listen. Actually, I think that first connector section could be longer. Let's see, how many bars is that? Let's give it 4 more bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is probably just a little off the beat now, since I dragged it over. I'm speaking so quietly, sorry. Alright, so we're gonna add 4 more bars of this stuff. Oh. Yep, speed it up, screw it up. Let's try that again. 4. Okay. Quantize that. And another thing I want to change, the second time that the melody comes in at the original key, I want to change that a little bit so it's ba-da-da-dum, and then higher. Ba-da-da-dum. Which, yes, I just sang lower because I realized I'm out of my range. Alright. do I want that to go to? Let's see. Maybe just keep going up. It's always fun. Grab these. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Yeah, I think so. I do kind of want to hear it in the larger context, though. Let's keep it like that. Okay, we need some semblance of a bass line. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that was an accident. Let's try again. Kind of dig that. That looks pretty good, but I'm going to quantize it anyway. I could have some sort of delay effect on it later. So the question is what to do in this next part. Yeah, maybe something like that. Some held tones. Yes, I like that. Let's do that. So let's skip that section now and go over to the repeat of this connecting material. I don't think I want to do the exact same thing. Yeah, so we'll just switch a couple things in the middle instead of we'll do. See how that goes. So let's back that up. Okay, so now we just need to figure out some sort of base for in here. What got captured right there? Something? Nothing? Who knows? Let's just listen to the whole thing again, hear it in context. Sometimes that gives me clues for where I want it to go. Yeah, so maybe something that walks around a little bit, or I guess I shouldn't say walk, because that's an actual term, walking bass, but I don't know, actually, that gives it sort of a funny Inspector something feel. This one's tricky. try that. Okay, but an octave lower. I like that better than anything else I've come up with so far. So. And then we'll have to come up with something for the second half. Two viewers. Hello, second viewer. Welcome. Is that I have it written down. Ha. So. This is actually kind of a tricky one. So if I use E flat to C, I kind of need to use C again, so maybe I shouldn't. Oh boy, that was bad. Let's try something else. Well, that might work. And then it goes to A flat. Since we're holding the F, we're not conflicting with that. So. Let's try that. something about leading into this G that I don't like. Traditional voice leading would take you to C. Let's just see how that feels. It's not as strong of a feeling just starting on that as it was with the G, but I think it flows a lot better. This we need to fix. Let's listen to the whole thing though. Yeah, I like where this is going. I'm okay with this. What's next? Let's see if there's any filler stuff that I can think of that I want to do right now. Yeah, it would be cool to have like a wah sort of wash in and out in there. Let's see. Yeah, let's get that in there. Just thirds. 3, 4. I think I could do different timing. Okay. Can always change it too. Something like that could be cool. Here we go. Get rid of that one. Okay. Clean that up a little bit. You can tell it was bad. Whoa. Oh, that just happened. You can tell it was bad because this stuff is really off now. Turn snap off. Okay. Anything else get messed up? Nope. So down here, we could do something similar. I care about having it twice as frequently. What if we invert and go down? It's okay. We'll do that, so it's slightly different, mostly the same. So instead of, or wait, maybe that is the same. Let's see what we did over here. Yeah, that's the same. Let's just make it the same. We can always futz with it later. Make it a little more interesting. That. Fix that. Turn snap back off. Okay, let's listen the whole way through and see where we're at again. that's at. So we've got like 10 minutes left in the hour. We can start poking at Absinthe, play that fun game, and see if we can find any sounds we like. Absinthe has to be a simple instrument track. Let's put that in. So we want, let's start with the lead, the melody, synth lead. Let's just try other. It shows up in other. I like to just poke at things that have interesting names, like Time Thought Portal. Let's see what Time Thought Portal sounds like. And I recommend, if you have your volume up high, to turn it down a little, because sometimes Absinthe gets surprising. Let's see. Okay, so that's a very atmospheric thing. How about Beach Party, comma, later? It's kind of fun, but not gonna work. Also not gonna work. Olé. That's the closest thing to... Not good though. Excuse me. Let's try mono lead. See what happens in here. Arcadia. I think I've used Reso lead before. How about B? Here Come the Warm Jets. There's a name. How about Liquid Metal lead? It's very quiet. Steroids. No. It's getting closer. I like that one better. It has more of an attack to it. I think I've used that in a game. I actually think I might like that one. Syncotronic Alien Theme. So let's rename this so in case something happens and we have to reload it. Oh, Syncnotronic Alien Theme. I'll always know what it was. Let's bounce this down to a clip so it's all one thing. I'm going to Control Shift drag it. So let's see how it sounds. Okay, so you can't play more than one note at a time. Let's find something contrasting to do those. This could even be another synth. Okay, so we have something for the very beginning that I like. Let's see if we can find something for the bass. So let's load in another absinthe. Type, try bass. See how these sound. It's gonna be low though. That's alright. It's a little quiet, but that's what mixing is for. That could be okay. I like that one a little better, but maybe just because it's louder. Ooh. That's definitely not as good as the first one. Low bass. This already has some sort of delay on it, so I'm not going to do that. I think I like this one. Let's see how that sounds. Elephant, Ta, Phasey, Stick. Okay, that's a name. Control Shift click. Yeah, I like the sound of that one. Let's just see. Oh. Okay. Maybe we'll keep the same bass for that, maybe we'll find something else. Anyway, I think this is off to a really good start, and a lot of what's left to happen is poking around at sounds like I was just doing, and then mixing. Mixing should have some fun with it for this one because we'll put in some effects. Yeah, I don't know if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat. Or you can just say hi, or anything, or nothing. Could be totally silent. Okay. Before I go, I want to get on record thanking my new patrons over at Patreon. Let's go back to this. You can join me there if you wish, if you're not there already. Thank you to Nick and Josie and Rob and my mom. My mom is a patron now, and it's excellent. So thank you to all of those people for becoming patrons, and thank you to everybody else who already was a patron. And yeah, I look forward to finishing this up for you all in the next week-ish, before the end of May. So, alright, have a good one, everybody.